Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced their £18 million deal with Spotify last year. Earlier this month, Prince William recorded an audio contribution for the podcast, Time to Walk, in Sandringham, encouraging people to focus on their mental health fitness this Christmas season as he opened up about his own struggle. The Duke of Cambridge's daring attitude that allowed him to step out of his comfort zone was inspired by his younger brother, expert Rebecca English suggested. Jessica King, the host of Palace Confidential, asked, "We all know about Harry's broadcasting on these sorts of topics. Do you think William is quite influenced by everything that his brother does?" Ms. English replied, "Good, something slightly difficult to quantify because how much is it of William just getting a bit older and getting a bit more daring and a bit more comfortable in the public eye and kind of getting out of his comfort zone? But I think you do have to give Harry credit where credit's due. He was quite a trailblazer in this field, doing something a little bit different, more personal that was kind of outside of the traditional royal role." William and Kate, actually their social media manager they have now was Harry and Meghan's social media manager, and I think you can definitely see that in some of the social media posts they do. She added, "So I think you have to credit Harry with being some of the inspiration, but this is also about William feeling comfortable to slightly break out of the mold a bit as well." Prince William opened about his own mental health fitness and ways to deal with it through his new collaboration with podcast, Time to Walk, on Apple Fitness. He recorded a 38-minute podcast at his grandmother's house Sandringham estate, walking past St. Mary Magdalene Church and concluding at his Norfolk home, Anmer Hall. The Duke shared details of sweet moments with his late mother, Princess Diana, during which she taught him and Harry how to deal with anxieties and also how he had become a protector of his brother from Diana's angst from her broken marriage with Prince Charles. He said, "You'd be singing, listening to the music right the way up to the gates of school where they dropped you off, and that's when reality kind of sunk in. You really were going back to school, because before that you're lost in the song. You want to play it again just to keep that family moment going. And when I listen to it now, it takes me back to those car rides and brings me back lots of memories of my mother." The Duke of Cambridge revealed his kids have massive fights over the breakfast table every day to play their favorite music and dance to its tune. Prince William, who is 39 years old, didn't shy away from breaking the mold and getting out of his comfort zone for his new podcast, Time to Walk. Prince Harry also waded into the podcast industry last year as he announced an £18 million deal with Spotify to produce content through his and Meghan Markle's own podcast. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have reportedly only produced a 35-minute holiday special since last December. They said in a joint statement after signing the deal with Spotify, "What we love about podcasting is that it reminds all of us to take a moment and to really listen, to connect to one another without distraction. When we hear each other, and hear each other's stories, we are reminded of how interconnected we all are."